of piss takes. Each of us taking a turn to talk reefing and bullshit, occasionally burn. What will happen this week and who will join? Doesn't really matter, we'll kick them in the groin. Mutants galore and very little reefing. Nothing planned and no debriefing. Reefing wins and some disasters. Plenty of beginners and the occasional master. No matter your skill, we are just friends, driving one another around the fucking bend. So join our Discord and have some fun. It's what life is all about when all's said and done. Salty banter, it's time to begin. Buckle up, fuckers, and feel free to join in.
But I had a big pull out. I literally pulled out all my chalice and my, what is it, not Raj Rampage, the other one.
Right, hold it there. This is actual salty banter. So,
oh shit!
Yeah, so we will.
Why would you start with Chris?
Well, yeah, Chris. Welcome to Salty Banter. This is episode 14. Chris, on you go.
I've not done one of these before. What do you do?
So
I know you're watching back.
So we normally just go down the screen and we each take a turn to talk about what's going on in our reefing world, and then any bullshit, and we always go off in tangents.
Yeah, okay. So I suppose last week I travelled up for work. Last month I was away for like 3 to 4 weeks. So I had a bit of a clean up this week. Hence why I've been pulling out stuff, changed stuff around. I pulled out a big chunk of rock and put another arch in, which is quite nice. I've now managed to pull all my clams off my sandbed and put them actually on rocks for a change. Because one of the clams, you get the cups, don't you? You put the clams in. One of the clams was perfectly sat in there. Then it just decided to put its toys out of the pram and have a shit there, and it wouldn't stay in it. So then I thought, what can I do? It kept on falling over. It looked like half buried in the sand, and it wasn't overly appealing, really. So once I put this new bit of rock in, they're both actually sat there quite nicely now. I think as well, my fox face has had a pluck kick at one. Yeah, which I've only seen it do it once. But to be fair, since they've been up on the rock, he doesn't seem to pay any attention to them.
What kind of clams are they, Chris? What kind of clams are they?
I honestly don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. I bought them for like 2 or 3 years ago, and I got them from AAC, and I couldn't tell you what sort of clams they are. They seem to be getting bigger, but I honestly ain't got a clue. Yeah, no good on that front, I'm afraid. But yeah, I got to the point where I couldn't fit much more in my tank. And I started to, so you get the 3D printed little brackets you stick to the back wall. I went down that route. So I had about 4 on one side and 3 on another side of the central weir. And like you've got 300 XL, haven't you, in yours?
Yes.
So I had 3 and 4 either side, just going around the MP40s either side. And I just didn't like it. It just looked a bit cluttered in the end. So I thought, well, if I put a new bit of rock in, I'll get rid of the chalice, which is kind of overtaken it all. That's why Matt's now got it in his tank. And to be fair, I think he was saying that I think Dan's actually coming up to Norfolk or Suffolk next month or this month sometime. So I think he might have a little bit. And I think he's going to maybe see if Steve wants a bit and pass a bit around. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, so they're now all off the back wall. I could show you, I suppose.
Yeah.
I was going to say, could you?
Yeah, no, hang on. Stop filming. I just need to flip the camera around. Oh, this is Zoom, isn't it? I don't use Zoom. Oh, fuck, that's a glass.
There's a glass of water.
Very small fish tank. I don't see any clams in there.
Yeah, it shrunk.
Plenty of room for a shark.
Hang on. Hang on. I've got a little thing somewhere.
You can't show us that on the stream.
Forgot something was next to the tank and had to turn the screen back away.
Oh, we're on. Professional.
I haven't got that far.
Look at that.
Yeah, so you can see now. So I've now got lovely clear back walls where MP40s now sit. But before there was like, I don't know, 3, 4 bits there. But they're now nice and clear. Same with the other side.
Looks clean.
It's looking good.
So it is all nice and clear. So this is the new bit of rock. So this arch has now just gone in this weekend. And you see I've now put my fox flame up there, Nervy the Marvin, the greeny sort of purpley sort of shaggy looking thing. And my clams, so my clam, the blue one's just there. He's very close to my frog spawn at the front here, which is a little bit worrying, but we'll see how it goes. To be fair, I think if the clam's got a problem with it, they'll soon tell me, and the frogs, well, it'll shut up. The other one,
they'll just die randomly.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. They'll tell you by dying.
It'll be fine. And the other one's at the back. He's not fully open, but that's the one that the fox face had a bit of a pinch at. So, yeah.
Love
but
apart
from that, it's still looking okay.
Looks great. Looks
very nice.
So at the top here, I've now moved my yellow millie on the right there, and that when Matt was over, I literally snapped off a stag that's grown there and overtaking, and stuck the millie further forward. But that's all doing okay. See the little nubbet there with a little pink sort of putty underneath it? That was my pink lemonade, and about a month ago, it started to really sort of slowly ST in is where it slow does it. I lost it nearly all of it, so I cut a little nub off, stuck it on some putty, and it's already started to encrust over the putty slowly. So hopefully that'll be fine. It will slowly encrust all back over that again. So you can see there's a couple of little bits there as well, which they're okay, but it's just
so strange that corals randomly do that. You take a bit off somewhere else, and then it's fine.
Well, my Scully's doing all right. So that's actually come along. That was what I had a frag. What about January sort of time, December time? That's come along quite nicely now. My sort of rainbow chalice, jelly bean, whatever it is there. Pikachu's doing still quite nice. That's quite nice and yellow. This is what I did. So I had an alveopora shoved literally down the side there. So you never used to see it. When I moved it and had the arch all open up, I then decided to put the alveopora back at the front. And it's actually quite nice.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it does look lovely.
Yeah.
I once had a gonny, but I've still got my pink gonny, which is there. But I had, I forget what they call it now. There's like a greeny sort of gonny, but it just didn't last didn't last. Unfortunately died. But yeah, no, apart from that, it's all doing well. The sump's still nice and clean.
Excellent.
So this is what I've done. So
great.
I've now gone quite apex mad. So I used to have a Reef Factory sort of heat controller stuck in the middle there, just next to the Deltec controller. But with the way Reef Factory going, I got a bit paranoid because I'm away so often. I can't be losing connection, losing service, and not be able to see it. And if it's got stuck on or Jesus Christ, anything. Mm-hmm. So when we were at, where do we go? It was Love to Reef. That's what it was. I was speaking to the guy from Exodus, Steve.
Yeah.
He was, because I said to him, well, how could I do it with my little Apex Junior? And because I said long term, I'd like to also maybe look to get a Trident MP to go with my Trident. And he said, well, if you get the power bar, you can run 2 heaters off it, which I do, which is great. So both heaters are still tucked down there nicely. They run in there, and he just runs that. And also reduces all of the power plugs because everything runs off like their
one link.
One link, that's one.
Yep.
One link. So it actually makes it really easy. Also, I bought myself a little auto feeder, which again, I don't need a power plug anymore. Just plug it straight into the one link, and away you go. Just a pH probe, temperature probes, that's all in there. I might add another temperature probe at one point to put one in the actual main display, but that's about it.
No, it's looking good.
Yeah. Still
Very nice and clean.
Still running Modern Reef, which is all tucked away. You can see the tops of the boxes at the back there. The 2.5 litres fit quite nicely in the back there. I don't know if I've actually changed anything else.
Did you make the stand?
Sorry, on you.
Did you make the stand yourself?
Yeah, I bought it from. I bought it in the UK. A company called KJN something or other. And they literally, you just tell them what dimensions you want, and they'll send you the bits, no instructions, and you literally build it when it gets here.
Can I be a bit of a pervert and have a look at your feet? On the stand, yeah. No, so I've had a couple of issues with my feet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, mine have been fine. I really like the stand. It's like
Yeah.
it is. It's really good compared to I don't know, like the Red Sea one I had before it's fine. I never had any problems with it. But the aluminium one, it's solid. That ain't going anywhere. And it just fits it well. You custom build it, so you get it so it fits perfectly.
Yeah, I think they're the absolute bollocks. I love them. Oh, look at
There's
the dog.
the dead dog.
Dog.
Well, it's warm, isn't it? It's very warm. It's more muggy now, actually. But you can see the trident, and then my ATO is still tucked around the corner there. So I'm multiplying in holes in the walls to be able to put wires through. Because that's what I done. I changed. I went from the Tunzi ATO to you can see in the corner now, and I've got a Red Sea one.
Yep.
Because when I lost, what was it? I lost the Reef Factory thermo controller, and I wanted another option to see the temperature. And because the Red Sea ones give you the temperature option as well, so adding that allows me to see the temperature on the Red Sea as well as my trident, or as well as my apex. So, but that also allowed me to put everything around the other back of the wall, so I gained more plugs this side. I've been dogs on it, and she ain't going anywhere.
Is that a Hungarian Wiesla?
Yeah, she's a dickhead.
Oh no, that's our next dog. I absolutely adore them.
Yeah.
She's lovely, Chris.
Oh, she's a complete dickhead.
Look at her, she's beautiful.
Yeah, my joys. Look, fish on one side, dog on the other. Oh, and the missus is out in the garden.
Do you call the dog dickhead a lot? Because
Yeah.
as soon as you said dickhead, it woke up and looked at you.
Dickhead all the time.
He does.
Yeah, permanently.
That'll be interesting when you're out for a walk. Give me your dickhead.
Yes, that's kind of been my week in reef. Well, not my week, my update in reefing, should we say?
Yeah, I would say that's been about 6 months.
Yeah, has it been like I do watch them back? I just don't join because I just don't get time really. When I'm away, I can watch. I watch these things during the week. I watch your things back, but it's just with work, I'm just away a lot. So
No, understandable. Oh, I was going to use that mug today.
Fuck, I was too.
I was going to.
Fuck.
Oh, it's too far away. So, Steve, what's happening with you? You said in the green room, you have a presentation?
Yes. Yeah. So
PowerPoint.
let me share my screen.
Have you given
There
us
we
a
go.
dedicated space?
There
we
is a
go.
designated dick space here for you.
Excellent.
And it's not a PowerPoint, it's just a video. So I've been fitting power sockets. So that was the wall. I have one power socket on this wall. This is where the new tank's going to go. So I thought, I want to put 5 there. And then I thought maybe 5 isn't enough. So I put 10.
Jesus Christ.
So, yeah, and it's the densest concrete block wall ever. It took so much work to
Put
fit
10
them.
times 2, so you got 20.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So how many
you
circuits are
should
they
have-
on?
It's still only on one
Okay.
ring main. So my downstairs is separated into 2 ring mains. And it's on the same one, but let me pause it there. That one socket, there was 2 runs down to it. So I've split that.
Okay.
I've taken the first one. Thank you, Matt. The first one goes around the top here between each one. I think actually if I go to the next one of these, yeah. So here you can see I moved it because I did all this and kept everything powered up because I didn't want to switch the fish tank off for too long. So I got it as far as I possibly could before switching the power off. And then it was all switched off for the minimum amount of time. So yeah, one of them comes in, goes through, all the way through, just extending the ring like it would do if it went all the way around the room. And then it joins back up again with the other one in this bottom corner here.
So you can plug in 20 different apexes.
Yeah.
Was the original one not enough, Steve?
Well, it was just one socket. And I was like,
Yeah.
20. So how much, I don't know how your guys' power is over there, but how many amps per run Like,
So it's
so you're talking about a
2.5
circuit breaker. You got two. How many is
Yeah.
on there?
It's 2.5 mil cable, which is rated at like 50 amps or something, I think. But it's fused at 32. So it's 32 amps, 240 volts.
For
It's a
half
lot
the
of
house.
power. For half of the downstairs.
Half the downstairs.
Yeah.
It's a bit deep for a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
That's pretty hefty. We don't break up our power like that. Like if you got that high of an amperage breaker, it's only going to like your AC unit, and it just runs your AC unit. Like that's it. But I have like 20 different breakers.
Yeah. Standard here is 16 amps for your lighting, 32 for your sockets, and then like your shower or your cooker and things like that, they would be 50 normally.
Wow. Yeah, we typically 15, then 20 would be like maybe a kitchen where you got a microwave or something, and then nothing really over that unless it's going to a furnace or something.
And the crazy thing is you've got half the voltage, so that's you're already half the amount of power because you've halved the voltage. To then reduce the amount of amps as well, you guys must be forever keep resetting them.
No. Yeah, I got 20 of them. I mean, one 15 amp breaker runs like 4 fucking outlets. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've probably got 2 for the downstairs, 1 for the upstairs, 1 for the downstairs lighting, 1 for the upstairs lighting, 1 for the cooker.
Yeah, no, like 115 amp would be like 2 bedrooms and maybe the hallway lights, and then another breaker would be something else. But
yeah,
it's a little different.
So
fair play to you for getting stuck in.
Yeah, how hot and sweaty did you get me? I mean, you chose a really good day to do it.
Yeah. I was quite uncomfortable by the end of it.
Yeah.
I did smell quite bad because it took a lot longer than I was expecting. It actually took me 6 hours to finish this.
Fuck off.
What the fuck was your wall made of? It looks like rubble.
Yeah, so it's like
Kazakhstan or something.
It's a bloody nightmare I've never encountered anything like it. We have these breeze blocks in the UK. They're like grey, really lightweight internal wall blocks. And I thought it was going to be that. And they are a piece of piss you can probably crack one over your knee. They're that porous and weak. These things, you'd break your damn leg if you tried it. They're like poured concrete with rock and metal in it. I was using a multi-tool with a little vibrating end, and you could see sparks coming off when it would hit a metallic piece in the. I was like, jeez. In the end, I just did it with a hammer and chisel.
Oh my God, literally manual with a hammer and like a bolster type.
Yes. Yeah. The multi-tool I actually I melted 3 tips on the first box, and I'd gone nowhere near getting it set to fit. So I gave up on that.
Once you figured out how to get through the wall, you were like, fuck it, I'm going to do 5 more.
Yeah. Yeah. I was really...
You got it down.
I'd cut the 5 holes in the plasterboard, and then I cut another 5 in the plasterboard. Oh. And then I tried doing the back bit, and I thought, I wish I'd stuck at 5 because this is really hard work.
So you drilled the pilot hole first on all of them?
Yeah.
Bollocks.
Yeah, so I was committed. But then I'm glad I did just power through and do it. It's never going to need doing again now. So
you're going to do that in like rooms now instead of, little power bricks? You can just do 10 plugs?
Yeah.
Pretty unique home.
Yeah.
Your background.
Yeah, can you imagine
So Steve, yeah?
Kind of, yeah. I think I did 12 weeks house wiring when I first did college, and then I specialised in electronics and industrial engineering. And I've done that for the last however long it is since I left college, probably 25-ish, no, 28 years.
So what's the plan here, Steve? Obviously, you've shown us fucking holes in the wall and a big pile of rubble on the floor. What are you up to? What is happening here? What are the plans?
So those holes, let me stop sharing. Those holes are on that wall. It's like so right behind, just behind the camera, that wall. Because when I get the big tank, it's going up against that wall.
Say when has that been sourced?
No, no. I'm 90% decided. I'm trying to arrange a deal where I can kind of go and film it being built and make a bit of a video on it.
It's quite an interesting process to see done.
Yeah. Regardless of any kind of monetary discount, I just want to be able to film it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna just keep the tanks, other tanks, put the new one in, and have a chair right in the middle of the room, or?
Yeah. So the idea is the 1st of August, dude's turning to skim the ceiling in here and in the hallway. Then I can paint the ceiling, paint the walls, do something with that feature wall. So at the moment, it's like all stiffness covered in nipples.
So it's like a stipple?
Yeah, so it's like a go further away. It's like a stippled ceiling.
They're gonna scrape it off.
It's Artex or something they used to call it.
Yeah. So it's going to come round and knock all those stipples off and skim it so that it's nice and smooth. Going to do the hallway at the same time. Then I can paint everywhere. I can do something with that wall as a feature wall. Then I can do the floor. I'm hoping that around that point, I can order my tank, pick what colour it's going to be, and then pick the flooring. But while the tank's being made, I need to empty this half of the room, start laying the laminate flooring, get as far as I can, and then stop. Then the new tank can go in on it. Then everything can move over, and then I can finish it.
Did Rob help you with this planning?
No. Well, what did he do with his?
Rob doesn't plan.
So Jim's question was, what are the plans for? Are you going to continue to run your current tanks when you get the new one?
No, it'll all move over.
So you're going to go down to one tank for that period of time.
Yeah, until the little one. Well, that one might stay running because it's got correlators in it.
I was going to say, what about your angel?
Yeah.
What about your jellies?
Yes, thank you. Jellyfish. I've had an absolute disaster with jellyfish.
Oh, God. Those poor jellies.
Yeah.
So I tried to get some jellies from my local fish shop, and he said, "Oh yeah, they didn't have any at TMC. Sorry." And then I was looking around. I thought, like, I've got to make the next video on this. It's just been sat there empty for a week and a half now. And then I found somewhere online that sold them, and I was like, right, okay, I'll order a couple of them, and got an email. There was some problem.
Fucking eagles. Sorry.
Eagles.
Well,
Eagles.
Yeah, I'd named one Eddie the Eagle. It's a canary.
Was it in your living room?
Yeah. Well, that's where it fucking landed. It's.
What's landed where?
Yeah.
We'll get on to that. Yeah, carry on, Steve. Sorry.
Yeah, so I ordered these jellyfish. There was some problem with the address. They said, "Oh, we don't know what the apartment name is." Well, actually, the postcode I gave you is only one premises, so just take it there.
What the fuck you on about, basically? Yep.
And then they're like, "Oh, yeah. I don't know if we'll be able to deliver it on Friday. So it'll probably be Monday." I'm like, "These are live jellyfish. They need to be delivered today." They're like, "They're live. We don't ship live jellyfish. We don't ship live animals." Let me have a look. Oh, they've declared it as aquarium, acrylic aquariums. I'm like, "No, they're jellyfish, and they'll be dead unless you deliver it today."
So what is the situation then? Literally, they're in a box sitting somewhere and they're going to appear on Monday.
Nope. They've said because they weren't imported into, because that turns out these came from Czech Republic.
Yeah.
I didn't realise. And they weren't imported into the UK with any supporting paperwork. So they're going to be taken away and disposed of.
That is horrendous.
Did you go through Alibaba for this?
No, the website looks really professional. Looks
Oh, there's
really,
Alibaba's.
really good. No, it looks way better than Alibaba's.
So if they hadn't marked it as that, and they hadn't written jellyfish on it, but they'd just written livestock, right, which many do, would it still have arrived to you, or would there have been some sort of seizure process?
I think it would have been seized, and well, so they wouldn't have even accepted it because they shipped it FedEx, and FedEx only ship like pandas and lions and stuff like that, like on dedicated transports. They don't do livestock in a box stuff,
Sharks?
so they wouldn't have accepted it.
FedEx doesn't do corals and fish?
No, that's what they said. They don't accept livestock.
In the
They don't move
UK,
it.
Yeah, I was going to say they
are the only people that have a dedicated fish and coral service.
just ship. Like I got 4 boxes of stuff this last week from all with FedEx.
So
That's wild.
I think the guy is going to have his account with FedEx removed, from what the lady at FedEx was saying to
So
me.
he fucking should.
Yes. And I mentioned it. So I contacted them and said, look, I need a refund. You declared this stuff as acrylic aquariums and it's been seized. You didn't use any of the right paperwork or anything. I don't want to kill any more jellyfish. Just give me a refund. It's like, no, we'll send 2 more out on Monday. I'm like, no, do not ship any more.
The fuck is it's like Lee's here.
I was just about to say you're right there, Lee.
So
Were
yeah,
they,
I don't know what's going to happen.
expensive, Steve?
No, maybe this should have been a bit of a warning flag. So my local fish shop said
How much they should be?
45 quid each. And then this one was 56 quid for 2 shipped.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Steve.
That's rough.
So can you mention the website, please, so everybody can fucking avoid it?
yes, it's Oceans Clouds or Oceans Cloud.
Wow.
Yeah, fucking idiots. Yeah.
That's pretty poor, isn't it?
Probably great if you live in Czech Republic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those poor jellyfish.
Yes.
Yes. But on a positive note, Reefers Network meetup, got to meet my hero.
Was nice of you to say, Steve.
I'd already met you, Dan.
How's the weather up there, Dan?
It was I meant something else when I said I look up to you.
Yeah. It's very hot at the minute. That's what it is.
It was so nice meeting everybody. It was a really, really nice environment. It was a bit warm, and I don't know if you guys struggled. I was really struggling to make what people were saying unless they were right next to me with just, it must have been all the pumps and all of the, what's it called, white noise, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
I was really having to lean in to hear people. But then when we went through the front and then out into the car park, it was just great to see everybody. Yeah. It's a great bunch of people that turned up.
It was great with meeting Terry, Central Pikey, and Darren McGinty and Matt and Roxanne, have a beer the night before, and then getting to meet Tommy and Sharon and some of the other people that you interact with but don't meet very often.
Bernadette. We met Bernadette. She's real.
Yes, she is. I think that's actually, I said that to her. I said, wow, hi Bernadette, you're real.
And way hotter than me. Like there's like me in the gutter right down in the drains with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then there's Bernadette up here. She's like, I mean, I think everybody said, "Oh, you're fucking punching." First person jumped to the car. Steve Fox, you've piled on the fucking weight. That's what he said to me, right to my face. Lovely to see you too, Steve.
Yeah, it was good. It's good. I really enjoyed it.
It was great.
I have another video
It's not moving versions of Jim's paintings, is it?
No, I haven't. I've saved those ones. My Naoko Ras. I can hear it, but I can't see it. Where's it gone?
Ooh, I can see the words pearly.
Clownfish. No.
What'd you win?
Let me close that
Fuck
down. Let's
all.
try
Same
that
as
again.
last time.
Yeah. Rigged.
There we go. There's my Naoko Ras.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh, that's like my favourite fish. So I got the net out and I thought I'd scoop him in and I put him in the other fish tank, give him a bit of a rest. Got him in the net, got him up. And he's like, I was just having a rest, mate. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. Looks like he's just chilling.
Yeah, it's been fine since. It just laid down for a bit of a rest. Maybe it had a heavy night the night before and was a bit tired.
Just wanted a bit of fucking attention.
Yeah. Yeah. So
A beautiful fish.
and it's really at night when it starts to get dark, it extends all of its fins and it will swim along right near the top of the tank and then it will dive bomb other fish. It won't actually attack them, but it will just dive bomb towards them. But it's by far the friendliest one in the tank as well. If I put my hand in, it wants to be in my hand kind of thing.
Friendliest to you.
Doesn't sound friendly.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't like any of the other fish.
It's a fucking little ass kisser too. Fucking attacks everybody else and fucking noses his up your ass.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, I'm great.
Good to have Jim back.
Yeah. I also have my first batch of my own phyto.
Superb. How's it looking?
Green.
Yep.
Yeah.
Careful.
Actually, it's darker than I was expecting.
Yeah, you will be able to get it even darker than that.
Yeah.
So have you tasted it yet?
No.
Which
So live.
is it?
Chloropsis.
Yes. Sorry, Bernadette's just walked up, pointed at the screen and gone, Gem. She's proper chuckling away.
She's got your number.
Oh, Bernadette knows Jim well. Sorry, so the phyto is going well.
Yeah. So I had probably a litre in each container from John B. I then put some more salt water in, put a bit of fertilizer in it, and just left it bubbling. It's been in there about a week, and I thought, Jesus, that's really dark. I'll siphon some off and tip some more salt water in to keep it going. But,
So have you used any in your tank yet? Have you seen any sort of feeding response or anything different?
Yeah, so I actually, some of what I got from John, I put in, and the coral goes mad for it when I put it in. Like some of them nearly turn themselves inside out.
Yeah. You think to yourself, if you go any further, you're going to just disappear.
Yeah. So I haven't actually dosed any of that yet. I thought I'd save it for this and do it live.
I really enjoyed the process of growing phyto, but then I was growing so much of it. Literally, it was going off. You know, you put it in the fridge to keep it, and then it starts to settle, and you're supposed to shake it every day and stuff. It was all just starting to kind of go off, so I started having to tip it down. I just felt a bit shitty pouring it down the sink. I mean, it is just tiny little microscopic algae, but still a plant to me.
Yeah, it went to the water treatment place, and their skimmer cup was just overflowing.
I'll speak to Jamie about that later.
One more thing from me, and then I'll shut up. I've been
Fucking
rambling
hell,
for
this
ages.
has been Steve's salty banter.
I have a refractometer here. I got an emergency message from some random local reefer earlier saying, I've just been to the local shop and the dude there's tested my water and he reckons it's 30 ppt and I'm really panicking. Can I bring you some water to test? I'm like, I've got an old refractometer. Let me check it works. You can have it. Just collect it when you pass in. You can have it. And then you can test it yourself at home.
Yeah. What do you use yourself to test salinity, Steve?
It depends. Most of the time I don't lick it. Most of the time I use a refractometer, but I also use the Tropic Marin hydrometer thing. Just depends if
How do you find do you calibrate off the
just in my
hydrometer?
top drawer. It's easy. I open the drawer and it's there.
Well, everybody says some of those hydrometers are slightly different, so I wonder how you calibrate like everything to make it match.
So when I first got it, because I'd heard the same thing, I took an ICP, sent it off, and tested with the hydrometer to see what it was reading. And then when I got the results back, I used that as my benchmark.
So when you send water off for an ICP, does a little bit of water evaporate so your salinity skyrockets?
That's what
in the test.
He said, don't ever take salinity from an ICP, because by the time it's got to where it's gone through the process, your salinity's changed.
But it's in a sealed container.
Right up.
Yeah, I fill my container right to the top. So even if there is a tiny air gap, but even if there was and it evaporated and condensed, in shipping it would all get mixed back up again.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, everything's alive, so
good.
Lucky you.
Right, I'm done.
I'll quickly go through mine. I've got so much, I'm actually going to miss some out. So talking about refractometers, on Gumtree last week, I noticed somebody had a brand new in the box Milwaukee. So I had two Milwaukee ones. One just started going fucking haywire. You put a sample in, you push the button, you get 1025. You push the button again, 1027. Push the button again, 1029. Anyway, so I had one that worked absolutely great and fell completely in line with my Hana pen and my Red Sea refractometer thing. So I'd fallen out of love with it based on the fact that one was being dodgy, and I thought, I don't know if I can trust this. So I posted my good one over to Zach Warner in America. Anyway, I noticed a local person was selling a brand new one in a box, picked it up, and this one seems to be working. So I've got the Tropic Marin big glass hydrometer now, and it's absolutely spot on. But the one thing I'm doing different now from I've ever done is just putting my hand over to make sure that no matter when I'm doing it, it's always the same amount of light on that little silver cup, and it's been spot on. So we'll see. I will be calibrating it every time with RO, making sure it's zeroized, but every time I'm going to put my hand over it. So I think Milwaukee should ship those units with a little cover.
Yeah, you can print a little cover probably, huh?
Yep.
Just put it over the top when you...
Yep.
That's why I've got a little blue cap that sits over the top of it.
Yep. But they don't tell you that. They don't mention it. You see people using it in YouTube videos and it's just a drop on, they push the button and they go with it. But no, see the amount of ambient light? It makes a massive difference. So anyway, that was one thing I did. The spawning tank is complete, although I hate those rocks. I can't stand them. I hate looking at them. Every time I walk in the room, I can't stand them. So they're going to come out. I've got a great big box of Marco rock left over from this gate, and I'm just going to throw some of that in and give a wee bit of habitat space for the tang and the 6-line wrasse that I've got. Water mixing station, complete, sealed, not leaking, absolutely brilliant. I don't know if anybody checked. I might try and drop some photos now of how not clean the water is with Red Sea Blue Bucket salt. So obviously it's 900 litres. It's quite a tall 900 litres, so you're looking through a lot more water than you would in a bucket.
It's like 250 gallons?
Yeah. It's very yellow. And when I took 100 litres out to do a quick water change on this, the first water change in the spawning tank today, there's a really dirty tide line. So that was just over a full bag of salt in that. So I mean, it's a lot of salt, but it's already really dirty. So I've only got 3 bags left and I'm moving to NIOS. So the NIOS order is actually in. I'm going to see how that goes. Obviously, I had great results with one box. One box is not actually a true representation on the colour of the filters, but this is really dirty, this one bag. So yeah, we'll see. Other thing that happened this week, I got my spare trident. So I bought a trident for this system and a trident for the frag system. And then during COVID, one of them stopped working. And then reagent stock being completely available, and I couldn't get ABC reagents. Cut a long story short, I then bought another Trident as a spare, and it's been sitting in the cupboard. Broke it out for the spawning system because I just want this to be as stable and as simple. You know, I've got the moonrise, moonset, and all that, so Trident on it, and it just would not take a sample, no matter how hard I tried. So I've sent that away to Exodus. It's getting looked at. Fish and inverts for the spawning system arrived, so a big bag of 50 Trochus snails. I've not put them all in the system before you think, because that would be absolutely fucking mental. So I put maybe 20 in there, and I split the other 30 across my other tanks. A coal tang, bristle-tooth tang, and a 6-line wrasse. So a 6-line wrasse to pick around the corals, and a tang for some algae control if that happens. The RO unit's installed, obviously, because I've now been filling up the RO unit, the big tanks. It's insane. It's a litre a minute it produces of RO water.
Wow.
And I don't think I'm ever going to be able to go back from that. I mean, I remember my first RO unit was I think it was the TMC, whatever the wee version is, and it was just a 3-stage in the house, and it was drip, 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 drip. And it would take, I don't know, a day and a half to produce 25 litres. And then I moved up to the Aquamedic Platinum Line Plus, which is the booster pump. And it was drip, 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 drip. This is whoosh. It's fucking awesome. And it's £200 cheaper than the Aquamedic one. So
Wow.
£299 for a 5-stage RO. That, I mean, don't get me wrong, the rejection rate is insane. So, and we are on a meter, so it's not forever. I'm going to want to upgrade to a commercial unit, but £3,500 for an 80% rejection compared to £299 for a little while just to see how it goes, I'll take it.
What about using a dual membrane?
I thought about it, and somebody else said, why don't you run it in a circle, in a loop? And then somebody else said, why don't you run 2? I said, I just want it super simple for now, because I don't even know if I'm going to be doing this whole farm thing in a big scale. I really don't know if I want another ball and chain around. And I know, Matt, I know. I'm planning on it, right? But it's going to be a slow progression. Maybe I'm scared of having a full-scale farm, and I just want to pretend this is for me hoarding corals. Maybe that's what it is.
Is it just that you're worried about turning into an actual Jeremy Clarkson?
Well, that's happening, Steve. We all know that. We've seen the photo. That's coming.
Got that T-shirt.
I got a question about RO units. So when they're producing water and then they're producing waste, do they have to produce a certain amount of waste to produce the water? So even if you ran it through a dual, it's still producing the same amount of waste, just...
So that is my thought process, Jim. When people said to me, why don't you run it through another one, or why don't you do it in a loop? The same amount of water is still going down the drain.
Yeah, it's not like it recognizes it's good water, so it doesn't use it as
so
the wastewater.
And I could be wrong here, but I think the way that the membrane works is it's like ramming it through. And only the good, clean stuff can get through, but you're pushing it at so much pressure that some of the good stuff can't get through, and it goes round and it enters in with your waste. So by putting it through a second RO stage, you kind of make the waste more polluted. And get a little bit more. But I think it's 1 in 4, so 3 parts shit for 1 part good is what you normally get. So you put the 3 shit parts through another membrane, and then you get the same-ish ratio again. So the amount of good water that the second one produces is dramatically less than the first one. So it becomes less and less viable. And then you got to think about the cost of the membranes versus the cost of the water.
Correct. So I'm leaving it as it is. There is only that 300 litre spawning tank right now, which is going to be an automatic water change of 15 litres a day. So I'm not going to be producing a lot of water. So yeah, I'm not that worried about it. The only other news I've got is I've bought a battery backup. Amazon Prime had that massive discount on the EcoFlow battery. So I've got an EcoFlow Delta Max 2, which even with the heaters on, which are two 300 watt heaters, if they're on the entire time, I'm still going to get about 2 hours, 40 minutes to 3 hours of full backup. But I tested it today, and I'm going to get way more than that in the warmer months. And we never, touch wood, get power cuts anyway, except when we get the absolutely horrendous storms. But what I said to Bernadette I'm going to do is, if we do get 2 days of power cuts, it won't be the same here as it is at home, and we're only 4 miles down the road from home. So I'll just keep bringing the battery up and charging it at home and bringing it back, which will keep things kind of... I mean, it sounds like a fucking nightmare, I understand that, but it's better than nothing, isn't it?
What about a long extension lead?
Yeah, 4 miles. But I've also got the generator for the garden centre, right?
Yeah.
If the generator's running here, I can also charge the battery from the generator. So, yeah. I actually have so much more that's been going on, but I've taken up enough time, and Liam has left. So, you still there, Liam?
Yeah, I'm still there.
It's your turn.
I know, I'll just stop in the fucking blinds from flapping about.
Getting rid of the eagle.
How's
Yeah, so I've been having some fun. Yeah, we're getting there. Hair algae's 90% gone.
Excellent.
Yeah, so I bought a sea hair at Finest. Brilliant. That helped with the algae control. I can't find it.
Okay.
It's in the tank, and it camouflages like you wouldn't believe. And even at night, I cannot fucking see it. Yet I wake up and a bunch of hair algae is gone. I've got loads of caves and arches and da-da-da-da-da-da. I can't find it. So when the hair algae has gone, I'm not sure how to get it out. I don't know what to try. I'm thinking nori in a trap or something, but
you might come out begging for food. You know, you're eating a pack of Doritos and it's like going,
But yeah, no, so we're getting there. Water quality's getting back on track. Corals, soft corals seem to be doing okay. Put a bird's nest frag in. It's still alive. It's not lost any colour. But yeah, I'm just taking my time with it. Just get it back on track. Tangs have all seemed to have smashed their heads into walls and turned into dickheads. I don't know what's going on. I've got like 3 tangs in the system that have suddenly gone, I'm going to kill all of you. And yeah, it's a bit strange. I don't know whether it's due to the fact that the hair algae's now gone, so there's less food in the tank available.
okay, that's a fair point. Yeah, 'cause I was going to say, I've never met a Sohal that has been a model citizen for long.
Yeah. No, he's been absolutely fine. I say fine, Sohal fine. But just these past few days, he's just, everything's getting it constantly, chasing everything all day, all night. And it's like, no, you've been a dickhead. Something's going to go wrong.
Where's he going?
Well, he's in the sump at the moment in timeout, and he's doing okay down there. I've got a nice big frag section in my sump, 5 foot long, so you can just swim up and down that all day long.
So you managed to get him out then?
He's a greedy bastard. He can't say no. I've got a big acclimatisation box, so I just sort of turn it on its side, stick it in the tank, put the nori in, and shut the door. It works brilliant. Yeah, so he's easy to catch, but it's the other ones. So I've got my yellow eye coal tang. Had him for years, model citizen, bit of a knobhead when you put a new fish in, but tangs are. He's killed my clown tang, my copper band. Yeah, just turned into a dickhead. I found the copper band stuck to the side of the closed loop system you can see over there, which Mr. Ronald McDonald helped out. Got some plant pots, and they just suction over the top of them. Yeah, works well.
For pond plants, we were standing in Finest and you went, see those things there? I need them for my closed loops. And I said, well, I'll post you some.
Yeah. Very kind of you, thank you.
And I sent you more than you needed, so you can just swap them out and
Just
not have to clean.
Yeah, they do seem to work quite well as a filter.
They will.
So as the hair algae dissipates during the night, it's
How
clogged.
often are you having to change them then?
Every day.
Oh, fuck.
Well, that one that's on the back, so I've got one that has got one that hasn't. You can see a bit of hair algae floating about now. As the fish pick at it at the base, it pulls your hair algae off, and then it collects all around the closed loop. And yesterday I came downstairs and it sucked the plant pot in. It's
Wow.
20,000 litres per hour going through that one pipe, and yeah, it did well.
Do you think you do the same thing but with a basket with bigger holes, so it'd still stop a fish getting sucked to it?
I think once the hair algae's gone, it won't be an issue.
Okay. Well, probably less, yeah.
Yeah, particles still flow through it. They're fine. It's just the hair algae itself that clogs up the holes. But no, everything's doing okay. Picked up a candy wrasse. I've not seen one of them for a long time. From Reef, popped in there for the first time on the way back from Finest.
Is that the red and white stripes?
Beautiful fish.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, I've not seen one of them for a while. Yeah, so picked up him, put him in the tank. Cleaner wrasse, they're very similar shape to the cleaner wrasse.
Yeah.
Cleaner wrasse, bang, he's on him, chasing him constantly, won't leave him alone. So, it's a 75 quid fish, 20 quid cleaner wrasse. It's a sump. So I've now got 5 fish living in my sump.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's a big sump. It's a 500 litre sump, so it's got loads of room. I've got a lunar wrasse that eats snails. He's in my live rock section. It keeps the detritus all stirred up. I've got in my return section. I've got a Niger trigger that likes to eat fingers.
It's like you've got a hostel.
Yeah, exactly. It's the naughty corner.
A prison.
It works. Fuck it.
Do you rehabilitate them down there, or just let them fucking rot?
No, they get fed. Yeah, they get looked
Isolation.
after. The Niger trigger was supposed to go to my LFS about 6 months ago, but
Do you call it the hole?
they just go in the sump. That's it. Sump fish.
The hole.
So do you have...
behave or you're going to the hole.
Yeah, you're going to end up with more fish in your sump than in your tank.
Maybe. I don't know.
Any chromies down there?
No, I haven't got any chromis down there. No, they stay in the display then. I like my chromis.
Even though they're dicks?
No, they seem fine.
Yeah, mine are fine too. I don't know why Lee and hate chromis.
I've not had any issues, touch wood, with aggression towards any of them.
Are they
the
fucking
amphias? No, not yet.
No, they don't make...
Not yet. The amphias, I bought 8 from AAC, and then I got my LFS to order me another 8, and 5 of them turned up as males.
They just lyre tail?
No, I can't remember what they're called now. They look a bit like lyre tails, but yeah, sort of pink and yellow. Quite nice. Drippy's got them. He's got the same. Okay. He was going to buy the ones from AAC, but I beat him to it.
It's not like Evanzii or anything like that. It's just kind of the kind of standard ones, the standard wreckfish.
No, they're not standard wreckfish.
No, Drippy's ones had like a blue eye and pink.
Yeah,
pink with a blue eye, weren't they?
They're pretty. They are really nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I bought another 4 from my LFS, and all 4 of them died, weirdly. The others I've got now are the same. They came in a bit paler, so I don't know if it was a feeding issue or what, but they came straight from TMC. I took them straight off TMC, and yeah.
Yeah, the whole turn-in male thing can cause all sorts of trouble.
Yeah, so I've got one male, and that's it. The rest are all female.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on them.
I put 6 in here to begin with, and there's 5 left because 2 turned. Yes, 2 turned. Oh, what the fuck just happened there?
Happy birthday, Alyssa. Yeah.
2 turned male at exactly the same speed, and one beat the other one up. But the rest are absolutely fine. So there's 4 females and 1 male. Yeah, causes trouble.
Yeah, so I'll keep an eye on it and we'll go from there. What else have I done? Closed loop systems are all complete now. I've got the up and over one that went above the lights.
Yep.
That's all running now. No leaks. We're all happy.
Bit more flow then will help.
Not as much as I'd like, but yeah, I can run it with no power heads and I'll get movement in the tank. It's fine, but not enough for sticks.
And you're going to be going back to sticks, I assume, at some point.
At some point, it's inevitable.
Did you lose all of them in the end, or have you got?
I've got one Joker acro left.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was all down. I think we were onto something with you were talking with Salem on the Reefers Network, and he was saying about growing your own phyto, and then also growing Vibrio and la-di-da-di-da.
Yeah.
I think that might have been my mistake.
Tom's garage bacteria bucket.
Exactly that. Yeah, I did buy a bucket and I was growing it in a bucket, and it was growing well, but it was sort of correlating because the more I was adding phyto, the worse it was getting, and I didn't click onto the fact that potentially I was growing a coral pathogen at the same time as phyto.
I was talking to Emma last week about how fastidious you have to be in growing phyto to not have nasty shit start growing, because the nasty stuff will go way faster. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the Todd Gardner video is absolutely amazing. I mean, the level he goes to is it's like laboratory, if not more than a laboratory, just to grow phyto.
How's your tank look, Steve?
Well, I've only just tipped it in, so nothing's dying off yet.
We were all watching the Mountain Dew go in. Anything else to report, Liam?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. You were going to elaborate about the eagle.
Oh, yes, the eagle. Well, we had some storms quite recently, about a month or so ago. It's quite a hot, humid day, so I had all the doors open and whatnot. And I came downstairs and there's a fucking canary sat on my sofa. I was like, what the fuck? Where have you come from? And it's got a little ring on its foot and all of that lot. So shut all the doors. Mrs. was screaming, there's a fucking bird in the house, and as they do. I put it in the cat carrier cage, put a post on Facebook. Anybody lost a bird? Nothing. No one replied. Nothing. Did it to a couple more groups. No one replied. And then that was it. Off to fucking Pets at Home and bought a bird cage, and then a couple of weeks later it was, he looks a bit lonely. So now we've got another fucking bird. And yeah. So
how long until they go in the sump?
No, potentially they might be going up into the bedroom. Not mine. They're going in the kids' room. Fuck them.
Oh God.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I'll never sleep.
Well, so sort of had the idea. Obviously, with the recent loss of Chico,
yes,
the kids are going to school very soon. My wife works from home. She's always had somebody at home to talk to. La la la. It's coming up to her 30th very soon. What kind of thing can I buy her? I don't want to buy a fucking car because, yeah. I thought, fuck it, I want to buy a parrot.
Then one flew into the fucking house. You don't have to fucking buy it.
No, we're looking at an Amazon.
Strapped in.
An Amazon parrot.
Yeah, Amazon parrot. Yeah, she wants just something that she can talk to and look after, and a bit of a friend for her to talk to during the day when everyone else is at work and at school.
I used to get one brief want for a parrot years ago because a friend of mine had is it eclectus?
Yeah.
So the male is green or something like that, but the female is like bright red with a blue head or something like that. The most stunning bird and so intelligent I've ever seen. And I had a wee bit of I would really like one of them. And then you look that they can live until they're 90.
Yeah, the Amazons live for 70 years.
Oh,
damn.
Yeah.
Get her a Furby.
But yeah, we'll see.
If you want to get a parrot, from what I hear, so one of the guys that works for me, he has a parrot, and he was saying the best thing to do is to get one, to get an egg that's about to hatch, and then they imprint on you immediately.
Yes, our LFS pet shop, parrot shop, just up the road from us, they hand rear all the birds, so you can, when it's an egg, you can help bring it up and feed it and all of that lot, so that it imprints on you. Yeah. They're not fucking cheap, are they?
No. So why don't
less upkeep
hire a
than
car?
a fish tank? Because then it's another one to fucking clean, and I really can't be bothered.
And the canary will shit all over it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Wow. I mean, I would think about different presents, like maybe another dog.
No, because we're not allowed a dog in this house.
But you're allowed a giant anus parrot.
Yes. I mean, I'd have thought that a parrot would do more damage, woodwork and doors.
We'll soon find out, won't we?
We will.
I mean,
They
how do
didn't
you
think about this? They're gonna amend your contract. Who the fuck's gonna get a parrot?
He
Like, they didn't even
doesn't
think about
care.
that.
As long as he gets his money every month, he doesn't care.
Can't wait to see Jazz's 40th. It'll be a fucking kangaroo.
I mean, I did think about a monkey.
Seriously?
Yeah. I used when I left school.
I mean, it's
quite early.
every kid's dream.
Yeah, well,
A fucking monkey.
I did my MVQ in animal care at a private zoo, and I've looked after monkeys, fucking all sorts of shit. It's doable. However, in 2020, no, like a little fucking squirrel monkey or something. In 2026, they're bringing out legislation in the UK that they're going to be illegal unless you keep up to date with zoological stuff. I was like, I'm not building a 40-foot cage in my garden to keep a fucking monkey. Parrot it is.
I think this might have to be an edit.
Crocodile.
A crocodile. Okay, Emma, what is going on with you? You've made some purchases.
Yep. So I set up a little mangrove tub. It's about like a gallon and a half. It's like 6 feet away from my tank. So I put that under some new lighting I got. I can show you if you want.
Yep.
Take you over there.
So a gallon and a half, that's what, six litres?
6 quarts or something like that.
6 what?
Quarts.
The fuck's a quart?
Quarter of a litre.
Oh.
Quarter of a gallon, sorry.
Oh, right, okay. 6.
And then it transfers water with a couple of verses to my sump.
So what's the little bamboo construction there? Is that to hold the...
Yeah, until they get roots, because they're just unrooted propagules. So I'm going to tie them up and hold them kind of just in the water until they root up.
You don't have them yet?
They will arrive tomorrow.
I was about to say, because I don't fucking see them.
Yeah. So, and then I got these lights here for the whole, area here.
Ah, okay. For all the plants, got you.
Yeah. So, and that's about 6 feet away from my tank. So
that is just a constant loop of water coming in and out of that little bucket.
Yep. It transfers at 50 milliliters a minute. And
so do you have any type of fail-safe on that? That would terrify me.
So I have a fail-safe as far as I can, turn them off on my hydros. But I have a water sensor that I found that I'm going to put kind of like right here.
Okay.
That if it gets too high, it turns off the pumps.
I was about to say I would not be happy with any amount of water coming out my tank and coming back if you got a wee blockage or something. But did I send you a link to the bonbons, or did I just send you a photo?
You just told me what they were. I know what, and I got some. I ordered some. So, and then I got some more coral. I got this guy here. It's supposed to be like cream with like burgundy polyps, but it's actually like a green with burgundy polyps. So I don't know what that was about.
Did you say it was supposed to be cream?
Yeah, like a cream color.
It's just the only difference is like 2 little lines on the first letter.
And then I got another anemone, another bubble tip for my clowns, and they really enjoy that.
Just before I forget, I have just remembered. Melinda sent me a message. I have one request. If you could please, when Emma does her update, please say, Melinda is sorry she couldn't make it today, but would love to know how your rock flowers are doing. Do you have any photos?
I'll show you my rock flower. Jesus fucking Melinda. And then I got some new Ghanies. It's about as close as I can get.
What do you mean that's the closest you can get? Get closer.
There we go.
There we go. So they're stuck to one block?
Yep, they're on one tile. Yeah. I'll put them up on the rockscape eventually, but I have not done that as yet.
So did you buy all of them just this week? All of those Ghanies?
All but one, or all but two.
Steve, you need to up your game.
I do, don't I? I'm getting left behind.
Laffy Taffy here on the left, and the green one in the back, I already had. The rest of them, I bought this last week.
Wow.
So 3 of those I got for $1 a piece.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Look, it's
Emma, is your tank all in one?
No, I've got a sump.
What's the vent? Just out of interest.
What's that?
The inlet flow bit at the bottom. Just out of
this
interest.
is a cade, so it's got 2 quote-unquote overflows. So there's one up here, and then there's one down here.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
I wondered what it was, that was all.
Yep. And then just for Melinda, because, she asked, here's some of my rock flowers that I got. So.
Jesus.
Wow.
They are beautiful.
Yeah. So. I did have a question for you guys. Alyssa said that my flow looks a little bit low for all the SPS I have.
To be fair, Elisa says a lot.
So, wanted to ask.
Hey, Elisa.
What do you guys think?
You're not going to start taking the mickey out of Elisa again, are you, Ron?
Oh, here we go. What have you got?
I caught you taking the mickey out of her, saying,
I have walls. Oh dear. Your torches look like they're moving okay, Emma, in my opinion. But for SPS, this is you're now in the world of a mixed reef, and this is where it gets really tricky.
Yeah. Right.
So I would give the majority of your tank. Well, what's the majority of your tank? Is the majority of your tank LPS or SPS?
SPS.
Okay, so higher flow and just try and find somewhere appropriate that your LPS don't get destroyed.
Cool. Sounds good.
So, in your sump.
Oh. So the light's not on down there, but yeah.
No, it's making a joke that you put all your LPS in your sump, like Liam puts all his fish in the sump.
Yeah, I can't do that. There's just not enough room in there.
No, definitely not.
So I try and put my LPS down lower and then have my flow at the top. I don't know if that helps at all. So it's kind of dissipated a bit by the time it gets down to the lower stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've done. Aside from my torches, if I put my torches down too low, they don't get any flow. So
Yeah, it's tricky. That's I look at Goniopora and stuff like that now, and I go, oh, I'd really like some of them in a display tank because I don't really have any. But this system was completely and utterly designed around super high flow, so it's, I need to do a completely different system for that if I want to do it.
yeah.
Do you definitely want to have a mixed reef? You wouldn't think about maybe getting an oh dear.
There we go. Yes, I want a mixed reef. What I will say is when I get my new tank, probably the only thing that will be moving over there is the SPS.
Is someone frying? Who's frying the bacon?
Yeah,
I think it's Liam and a wrapper.
Oh, sorry, was that my drink?
Hey,
you!
It's fucking Liam again.
I've got a new microphone, sorry. I think it picks up a bit.
It's very sensitive.
Sorry.
Yeah, it really is. I was hearing it.
I've not got a desk to bang on, so I can't do a Rob.
Oh my God, the people that do that. Chris Meckley's actually probably one of the worst when he's banging on his desk. Anyway, Jim, how are you?
I'm doing good. I cleaned my glass, except I didn't get to the back.
For the first time in how long? 8 weeks, was it?
8 weeks.
Ooh.
8 weeks. I cleaned the glass.
How much did the tangs enjoy what peeled off?
They just followed around. It was like feeding time. So yeah, they loved it.
What are you actually eating for tea then?
I might just be here about it.
Chris.
What are you gonna?
Did you just leave the tea?
That's exactly what it sounded like. It was like Rob version 2. Was that not during Lee's basement tour or something?
Watching porn. I don't understand what he's doing all while he's looking at us. I mentioned you because his little face.
You might want to mute him.
Chris, do you want to... Right, I've muted. Just in case something goes crazy.
I'm on mute.
You wasn't.
You weren't.
Oh, he's muted now.
Sorry, Jim. So I just want to say, you have some very interesting artwork behind you. Do you want to explain? Did you do them yourself?
Well, there's a story behind them. I can share with you all. Jim's Reefing Corner. Story time.
I'm ready. Is everyone comfortable?
Okay, guys. Everybody comfortable? All right. Well, it all started back in, I believe, 98. I was on holiday in Crete. It was a quiet morning. Not a cloud in the sky. Slight breeze tossed what was at the time long hair into my eyes. Birds singing, the rustle of rabbits in a nearby field. I remember sitting with a cup of coffee, black, contemplating what the day might bring when I overheard my host mention to a couple sitting at a nearby table that a once in every 100 years art festival was occurring at the village center. Could I be so lucky as to have stumbled upon such a monumental occasion? I remember asking myself. Without any knowledge of what I might be walking into, I decided to venture over. I was staying in the outskirts of town, so it was about a 30-minute hike to the village. That was plenty of time to wrestle around thoughts, good, bad, indifferent, of what I might be moseying into. The excitement grew with each step I took down the ancient dirt road. I arrived at a small foothill overlooking the center. There, for the first time, I could finally see the festival. And I won't lie, I was a bit disappointed. There were maybe 100 to 150 people, mostly standing around makeshift displays and canopies which looked like bed sheets tossed over wooden tent-like structures. Even though I was filled with a bit of despair, the walk was long enough that turning back was not an option. I might as well finish what I set out for and continue to the event, I thought. The people were gracious enough, and some friendly roaming goats nuzzled up to my crotch as if my pockets were full of berries. Although looking back, they might have been the evening's upcoming dinner. Nonetheless, as an art connoisseur, I pride myself on knowing what authentic and profound works are. Yet nothing here was making me feel like this was a festival worthy of reoccurrence. As I meandered through the market, my eye was struck by what seemed the flash of a neon light. Could it be? It was as if the Mona Lisa had come to life. The depth and complexity of these magnificent works buckled me to my core, like a tie in the wind. Sketches that appeared to have descended from heaven, contemporary masterpieces. What was even more astounding? They were of but one continuous line. I just had to have them. Without hesitation and with zero bargaining, as the artists deserved whatever asking price they had set, I forked over $2 for all four. Luck? Maybe. Fate? 100%. Some have asked that I take them down, and although an F1 car might suffice the earning for pure artistry on my wall, I just haven't been able to part with the satisfaction, a little twinge, I get every time that neon light catches my eye. The end.
Absolutely brilliant.
Amazing. Well done, Jim.
So that's where I got my sketches.
Where was the name of this? What was the name of this town that you stumbled down into, Jim?
It was just a small village in Crete.
Small village in
Back in, I think, 98.
98.
Yeah. Holiday. I was on holiday.
So
about half an hour hike for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the festival, was it an anal festival?
It was a 100-year festival. I don't know. It was by luck. Fate.
How's your reef tank,
Oh my
Jim?
god. Fucking missed Jim.
I resisted the urge to hit my
What the fuck is going on here?
button.
Oh dear.
It was just too much. I couldn't. I'm sorry, Steve, and I don't want to scare away you having any more people on the show, but
He's not going to watch this. Don't worry.
Oh my god.
So how's your tank? Jim?
What's that?
How's your tank?
It's clean. Looks good. I mean, I cleaned it, and you know, I could see there was some aptasia growing. I guess my filefish was doing more than I thought, so I zapped it with some of the sodium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide mix. So I mixed up 100 milliliters of that, and over 2 days I hit it pretty hard. And I don't know. Today I'll do a water change and check it. I know the coral's growing because I've had to up my alkalinity and calcium, so coral's growing. I mean, I basically haven't done shit, literally, for 8 weeks.
Have you done a shit, though?
Shits are back. I feel good.
Yes.
It was like 4 weeks of skipping shits. That was miserable.
And I know how much you hate skipping a shit.
You can't. You just never feel right.
No. You never get that back, do you?
Nope. But I would do it again if all I had was a porta potty.
No. No, you need to embrace the porta potty.
No. Gross. Maybe they clean them by you. Or maybe Sharon was with me, I'd use it, but
We were watching something on TV the other night there, right? And Bernadette went, oh, porta potty. There was a porta potty in there, and then she started talking about the colour, and the roof was.
It works as like a fake light.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It is. So I don't know. I haven't done shit with my frag tank. I haven't done shit with my little like NEM softy tank, LPS tank. So I don't know, but I can look in there and see my mandarin. And I mean, my clownfish are fine, and So who knows? I don't.
It's all just
We'll see where it
ticking along.
goes. What's that? Just tick them along. I mean, this is the first week I've got into it again, so I'm sitting here looking at it with the lights off, and the fish all look good, and it's kind of relaxing. The fish look nice. I almost like it more with the lights off. So everything's good.
Good. Glad to hear it. And thanks again for the story. That was absolutely epic.
Yeah, I knew you guys
That
were
was
going to
amazing.
ask, so I wanted to let you guys know where they came from.
Very good.
Dan, how are you? Oh, your tank looks like it has grown rock.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah,
A lot of rock.
yeah. There's a little bit in there. Yeah,
Is it coming out the water?
yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of rock. Holy shit.
Yeah.
You need a bigger tank.
Yeah, I need a 6 foot now.
6 foot
Skip
depth.
it and go to the 7 foot.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. 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 So the rock went in before about, did it go in about, must have been about half a week, I think, before finest. So it wasn't in too long. So I did like a bit of a reset really. I binned off some of the, I didn't have a lot anyway, but I binned off some of the corals. So the zoas went. The Kenya tree was already migrating and becoming a bit of a problem on some of the other rocks. So I didn't put that back in. I just kept a couple of bits of the SPS and my candy canes. They stayed, and my organ pipe coral, which had been non-existent for the last probably month and a half. But I put the when I swapped everything over, I caught the threadfin butterfly, so he went in the sump. I've done a Liam and
fucking hell,
put him in the sump.
Reef prison.
I just wanted to see if they would come back, and the candy canes have come back, and the organ pipe coral is starting to come back. So
okay,
that's
So did you do anything to your rock before you added it? Did you soak it in old tank water or anything like that, or just straight in?
No, I did. I've done it with freshwater rock before, but I did speak to a couple of people. I think John B, Matt, I'd spoken to because this came out of it did come out of a 6 foot tank, but it was in for about a year and a half. I think they said it was in the tank, and I presume because of how I collected it, how it was pretty clean. So I'm guessing they cleaned it before it was up for sale, because it did look pretty brand new. So all I did was I soaked each piece in I've got like a small vat. I could just about get them in because they're just all one piece. They're quite heavy, so I soaked them in a RO bleach solution. I didn't go crazy with the bleach. It was more just for just anything on the surface, just to kill anything off. So I did that all in one day. So I think each section had like 2 hours or an hour and a half in that solution. Then I took it out of that, put it into fresh RO as a rinse, and they stayed in there for longer. My kids had like an old 3 foot, just a ring swimming pool, just like a really old one. It was clean, so I got that out, and I had that just sat in my lounge for about 2 days, and I had it just soaking. I had it just soaking in RO.
Liam's
been there, done that.
Yeah, so I had it just soaking in RO just for a couple more days, and then I emptied that, filled that up with salt water, and I left it for another 2 days, and then that was it. I didn't really feel the need to do much more. There's always a little bit of a risk, I think, with any like rock, because you don't really know what it's absorbed, fully. So I was a little bit nervous putting it in, to be fair. But so far, so good. It's been okay. I've not had any. The only thing I'm getting now, obviously, is just where the light's hitting it, because it was pretty white. It's just doing the usual, going through a bit of an ugly stage, but it's just a bit of brown, a bit of brown algae and stuff. So it should.
Diatoms they'll burn themselves out eventually.
Yeah, I mean the old rock is. I did throw a couple of bits out, but most of the old rock is in the sump. So I've kept about 85% of what I had, I think. But I did have a mare with the one piece of rock. I don't know why I did it. I only took two little bits out, and I just got I didn't get my bucket, which I should have done. I just went and grabbed a Pyrex bowl from the kitchen. So I got the rock into the bowl. This was on the second rock, right? You're gonna love this. So this is the second rock. So I put it into the bowl, and then as I then moved it up away from the tank, I was bringing it lower down, and it slipped. The bowl slipped out of my hand, landed on the carpet. The rock smashed the Pyrex, so I had glass completely everywhere, all around my feet. I was barefoot as well, so when you stood there just surrounded by glass, and I was like, oh my god. So I managed to get into the hallway to clean it up. So I started cleaning it up, and the problem was my wife was sat on the sofa, and next to her I dropped it, and she just I came back in from picking up a lot of the glass. I just sort of came back in. I could see her looking over the sofa. She was looking on the floor, and she was like, "What the hell are all them?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" Anyway, there was loads of bristle worms just like starting to crawl along the carpet. It looked like something out of a flipping horror film, and she was absolutely freaking out. So I had to and I was like, well, what do I do to how do I get them? Because I don't want you don't want to pick them up. So I just had to get like a little cup with my my little siphon, and I just had to knock them in. But they went because when they started going a little bit drier, they went like really like furry. They did look like caterpillars. They just looked really like furry. So I managed to get them before they made their way underneath the sofa or anywhere like that. I managed to get them all out. But apart from that, that was the only calamity I had. The rest of it's been pretty good. But I'm away tomorrow. We're going up to Suffolk. It's actually lower stuff we go to, but it's it's not too far from Matt. So I think I'm gonna fly into Matt at some point and have a look at his tank. And yeah, and
I'll make sure it's on your way home, so you can fill your pockets full of coral.
I've got loads to give him.
Yeah, hopefully. I do fit my my tank because I've sort of like got rid of a few bits. I don't think I had like loads of uptake anyway for the calcium magnesium, but I'm on the NIOS 2-part dosing. I haven't dosed anything. It's the most stable my tank's been. I've not dosed anything for 4 weeks now because nothing's moved. The calcium hasn't moved. The magnesium hasn't moved. So I did pick up 3 little frags from Finest. So now I just need to get stuff in there. I just need to get coral in there and just try and get the uptake again. So we'll see how we go. I think the only limitation I think I'm going to have possibly is probably just the lighting. I think the lighting's going to be my sort of Achilles heel really, because I don't think it's. We'll see. I think this is going to be like this sort of segment I'm in now is going to tell whether I'm either crap at keeping coral and can't grow much, or there's other factors at play. And the only thing I can kind of think of is probably the lighting, but we'll see.
You borrowed the Reefy AF Powerwise though, didn't you? So did you check power
Yeah.
spectrum?
Yes. Yeah. So on the old scape, I knew. So when I put this rock in, I knew the top of my old scape. I knew the height of that. So when I did place a few of the frags, I had them all just sat in one section when I got them. But the ones from Finest, I just I've put them high. They're higher up than where they were on their old rock. So I know the par when I had the par meter. I know I was getting after I tweaked the lights. I knew I was getting just over 300 par. But my old rockscape was quite low, so it was quite shallow. It wasn't particularly high. So I know where they are now. They should be getting, upwards of probably 350 to 380 par probably. So, but I think it's more. I don't think it's par. I think it's more the spread. So, yeah. Sounds like someone's running a tap.
It's Liam's microphone again. I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's happened.
It's my jet engines behind me of fucking Gen 5.
Is that your lights?
Yeah. Hence I keep getting hard on the Strattons. Yeah.
Fucking hell. That is really... I know you've told me before how loud they are, but...
I'll turn them off a bit. Yeah.
That's wild.
That sounds like my Dyson, that does.
Yeah, I was about to say Hoover. Yeah, sounds like Hoover.
Yeah, they're quite loud. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they, Gen 4s? 5. Yeah. Ooh. Sorry, Dan.
Apologies.
No, but yeah, no. So I've just, I've just got to get more coral now and just try and. My plan is to just try and at least add something every month, even if it's just one thing. Just go that route and see. But
Matt's
I'm
got a
hoping,
list.
yeah. Matt has said he's got some little bits for me, and obviously I know some of them have come from Chris, so which is very nice, and I'll see if I'll do my best to keep them alive. So yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Did you enjoy your trip to Finest, Dan?
Yeah, Finest was really good day. That fish room, sort of like to the left where that aircon unit was above the SPS tray, that was the best place to stand. In terms of cooling yourself down, that was the best place. If you're going to be in there, that was the best place to go. But yeah, I was really impressed. If that was my LFS, I would be in serious trouble.
Same here. I'm actually glad my LFS is a lot smaller and doesn't keep corals mega stocked all the time. Although I have seen them posting on Instagram recently. But yeah, I'm quite glad because I would be skint.
Agreed.
They had some really, really, really nice stuff. Just like unbelievable. I could have, if I just wished because if I wasn't going away, I would have had a bit more spend. But it's I definitely will go back. 100%. I'll go back up there. I was very tempted to buy a powder blue, but I decided to lay off that for the minute.
I tried.
Yeah.
Well, did you try and persuade him? Did you? I mean, I've got one, right, and they're such beautiful fish. Mine got quite bad HLLE on its cheeks, and it's never really quite recovered. All the rest of its body completely turned around when I stopped using carbon, but the cheeks didn't. But they can be such dicks, and I mean such dicks.
That's what I'm really worried about with mine. I know mine's a dick, but the Soho kept him in check.
Yeah,
he nearly killed my Moorish idol, and I know he's aggressive. I know he's a twat, so I'm a bit worried about him now turning. We'll see.
Yeah, it can be
Beautiful
a problem, but they are gorgeous.
Yeah. I've got some green Anacropora, some forest fire digi, a mushroom. I think that's it. You can have if you want, Dan.
Thank you very much, Steve.
I don't know when I'll see you next, but
are you into SPS, Dan? Are you?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't originally gonna be. I wanted more LPS, and then I've just kind of like turned to the SPS side. Well, I wouldn't say by accident. I think I just started seeing a few bits and pieces in places, and I just thought, well, especially like the finest frags. I mean, because they were like £10 each. I mean, it's worth a try in it. If they grow, they grow. If they don't, I've not really lost a massive investment. So I will see. But I mean, because I've got this Rockscape now, it's crying out for stuff to be placed on it. So I'll probably end up going mixed. I don't think probably won't do too many soft corals. I don't think anymore. It'll probably just be LPS, but I'll probably will end up with some more SPS frags for definitely. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But I said, lighting might be I think just the spread. I think it's just the overall spread is going to be my sort of downfall. So I'll keep an eye on it. I'll see what I can come up with, but. I do want to get another. I don't particularly because I've got the Fred fin now that I need to try and. I mean, I'm in a bit of Steve's situation really. I don't want to put him back in because I would like my candy cane and organ pipe coral to come back. But I don't really want to get rid of him either because he's such a nice fish. And I'm thinking, do I just buy a little Reefer 170, the same as Steve, and just keep him in there for the meantime, just so he's not. Because my wife is not happy with me keeping him in the sump. She thinks I'm a cruel bastard.
Seem to do fine.
Yeah. He's a big fish.
I do. So he does get fed. The same time as the other fish. I switch the pumps off. I feed him directly. There's a light on in there that's on the same cycle as the main lights now. So I keep checking on him. He's doing absolutely fine. But long term, he does need someone else. So
what kind of fish I missed? Sorry.
Sorry.
What kind of fish?
Oh, it's an Araga. an Auriga butterfly, so it's a thread fin. I've had him for how long have I had him for? I've had him a little while. Beautiful fish, but he's just got a thing for LPS. He's not the SPS frags I had. He hasn't touched the SPS, and he didn't do anything to the soft corals like the zoas. He wasn't interested in the zoas, but the candy cane and I think anything LPS that's flowing, I just think it's an absolute no. So problem is, like, if you said to most people, "I've got this fish, do you want it?" Most people wouldn't touch it with a barge pole, and it's not like, you know. And also, he's probably going to have to go in at least minimum 4 foot, probably 5 foot or 6 foot tank. So it's like there's just that in there, really. I don't know what I'm gonna. I do feel bad for him, but I'll try and get him sorted out. I think John B would probably have him, but it's just that's a long drive to go down to Kent to get into him. And also the other pointer is because I have had white spot in this tank. Wherever he goes, I probably would say he's going to need like a small bout of just QT just to make sure, probably in a bit of copper, just to make sure nothing's, you know, gonna. So I wouldn't want him to go in someone's tank and completely blow out their tank. So
Sounds
that's
to me like your wife, you know, if you do go down the sort of like poor fish route, that's a good excuse to get another tank, Dan. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you, I've got one in the works, which is going to be like a little nano, but that's not going to be big enough to house him. So
Well, she's opened the door. That's all I'm saying. You just need to walk through.
Yeah.
8 footer.
Just run through it. Yeah, but yeah, I'm looking forward to going away next week with the family, and that'll be good. So,
Do we know what a nano is in relation to Dan?
Well, it's a
Reefer
reefer
350.
fits in the hand, Jim.
Okay, Matty, what's been happening with you? Did you have fun at Finest?
I bought a lot.
You did. I mean, as soon as I saw you, you were like, come and see this Gonny. It's beautiful, though. How's it doing?
Yeah, it's good. So she bought a gunny within the first half hour. Put a name on that. So that's really nice. I'm doing really, really well. I think I've accepted I've got a gunny addiction. Chris came around the other day, said there's a lot of gonnies in this tank. And I went, yeah, there's also an amazeball in that corner. And he went, oh, yeah, there is. So, and that's doing really, really well. I can't complain. Everything's doing really well. I also got a tenuous gold tip millie. What else did I buy? A torch. I bought another torch.
Oh, I saw that torch. That was beautiful.
Yeah, so I think I walked away with about 5 corals, plus Tom gave me a couple. So I'm getting full, and then I'm getting a bit full, and then Chris messaged. Well, I talked to Chris, as I always do, and he messaged me on Tuesday saying, "Do you want to come over?" I went over, and I thought I'm going. He was like, "I'm going to cut some of the Space Invader chalice down," and I was like, "Okay, I'm going to go there. It's going to be 4 or 5 frags. I have one for Steve, one for Dan, one for John, etc., whatever." And he gives me a dinner plate size. It's probably that big. Space Invader chalice. It's huge. I was like, what am I going to do with that? At the moment, it's down the back of the tank, but I might have to have a rearrange because it's such a lovely piece. And it just pops just colour. It's...
Wow.
It is massive. So I took a Dremel to it when I first got it. I cut 5 bits off, so there is 5 frags. And I've dipped them in iodine, etc. Ready to give to the boys. So Dan's having some, Steve's having some, but anyone else wants some, you're welcome to some. I'll just take some more off. There's so much there to give. It's ridiculous. And then I took that and I thought, well, that's that. And then he messaged me again on Thursday saying, do you want to come over Friday? I want to change something around. I'm like, what? So I then went there. And he gave me some Aggie Tort, some Blue Stag. He then gave me a red caddy.
Yeah.
And a green and orange rainbow granulosa.
Nice.
So so I stuck them down.
I thought Chris was a nice person, but he's actually just a pusher.
He's just crazy. He just moves his tank around like that rock, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "You're having this." I'm like, "Am I?" It's just like, "You're doing me a favour," and I was like, "Well, sorry, I've cut it out." Again, Steve's gonna have some, Dan's gonna have some. because I can't fit it in on my tank. I've got so much on the sandbed. Chris came around to pick a few things up yesterday. He looked at my sandbed. He went, "Your sandbed's full." I went, "Yeah, this is all the stuff you've given me." I went, "I haven't got the frag rack's full. The sandbed's full." And I'm like, "I've got nowhere to put it." So I'm like, "I need to." So there might be an impromptu trip to AAC at some point, and that will be to meet up with Steve, to meet up with John. Dan's coming over next week, so he can take his bits. I think
Hold on. You're trying to make out you're going to AAC to offload corals. You're so full of shit. There's no way you're going to AAC and not coming away with more.
Well, she needs a fish for her tank as well. She also needs an ATO for her tank. So we're not really going for me. The tank is in a fairly good place. I have got a few issues which I'm about to come on to. So I've had to cut a gonny in half because one of the ends of the gonny seems to go black, so I don't know why. So I dipped it in iodine and I've cut the back of it off. I don't know whether it was fighting between that and an alveopora because they were very next to each other. And I don't know whether they've had a bit of a fight or whether it's just bacterial. So I've cut the back of the black off, and I've dipped it in iodine. I've still got and that was one of the ones that was sulking. I've still got an A-can I'm afraid to cut, but I'm going to have to cut it because, again, that seems to be fading, and I'm wondering if I cut it and then dip it in iodine, if it is bacterial,
is this the one?
Save it.
Is that the same one we talked about a couple of weeks ago? So it's still not.
It's stopped, but it seems to be. But there's one piece that seems to be like flapping. It seems to be like it's falling off the skeleton.
Okay, so the flesh is actually peeling away from the skeleton.
So I can only imagine it's bacterial. So I'm then thinking, and I said to Steve about it yesterday or this morning, do I cut the skeleton off and hope it stops, or is it's too late and I'm probably going to lose it? So I'm going to dip it in iodine. I'm probably going to cut it because I've got nothing to lose and see where it goes. So that's that. I also have some tank aggression, and I don't know where it's come from. I'm not particularly very happy about it because it's the male angel that seems to be the.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it was Roxanne. Sorry.
No. So I've got an Iriidus rash that looks like it's had a bit of a tough ride. It seems to be around the back of its, so like someone's been taking bites down the back of its dorsal fin and on the back of its end tail. And then she's just noticed that the purple tang has also got chunks out of it as well.
Oh yes, it does.
So I don't know. I've seen the male swallowtail chasing the wrasse. So I put a mirror up last night, and the purple instantly, it's got bipolar, so it instantly went to the mirror and was like, "Oh look, there's someone there. I'm going to beat him up." So that's what the purple did. The male's swallowtail's now just seen it, so I'm probably going to have to put two mirrors up because they're both now fighting the same mirror. I don't know whether the purple's done it to itself, where it's been just getting shitty with itself. So yeah, I'm hoping it'll settle down.
Those look like nips.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a perfect mouth shape.
I'm hoping it will settle down. So the wrasse has gone really shy, so it's like hanging around the same rock. Looks like it's been bullied. I'm hoping it will stop. If not, I really don't want to take the swallowtail out. I'm wondering if it's just a bit of dominance where it's like trying to mate with the female. I'm not sure. Not sure what to do with it at the moment. Because if it has to come out, then it has to come out. Because I don't really want aggression. And that wrasse, I like the wrasse because it's good for pest control. But yeah, something's going on in the tank, and I don't know what. And I don't even know what's triggered it because I added rock about a month ago to try and. So the Tamini was the one that was being picked on. So I added rock and I changed the scape a bit. And the Tamini has now settled itself down, and now it seems to be the wrasse has been picked on. But I have seen the swallowtail chase the yellow and the Iriidus sometimes to get it to sort of like whatever they do. You know, like what they do with the females, they chase them across the tank for a couple of seconds and then. But yeah, he's the biggest fish in the tank, the swallowtail, and potentially he may have to go.
I tell you something, I do not miss buying fish. See, just all of my tanks. I mean, other than that coal tang and 6-line wrasse I bought for the spawning system, I literally couldn't tell you the last time I bought a fish. It's actually well over a year since I bought a coral as well, actually. But yeah, I remember with not nice memories when you put a new fish in and then worrying about how it's going to interact with that fish, and then the personalities all change, and where they sleep is a problem and stuff. So yeah, I just love having tanks where everyone just gets on. Just don't buy any more fish.
I'm gonna leave the mirror up. I'm probably gonna put a second mirror up on another pane of glass for a week. I'm then gonna take it off. I'm then gonna see what happens. The only other fish I want to add to it is a goby for the sand, and potentially a mandarin, but that's it. But again, like I say, if it has to come out, it has to come out. But I'm hoping it's just a phase, and they'll just back off again. But it's not normally a phase, is it? It's normally there's a hub. They've got the hump for a reason, and I don't know what.
Normally somebody wins. Yeah,
I'm blaming the weather.
Well, that has changed. Like I say, it has gone up a degree, but it's probably just decided it wants to be a prick.
That was my thoughts with it. Was if it's the weather, the heat's gone up, has that induced like some sort of spawning hormone in it to then go, I'm going to kill everything? I don't know.
When reading about it, males get aggressive around the spawning time season. Like I say, has the degrees gone up? Is that a thing? Don't know. But he's more aggressive around one of his rocks where he sort of sleeps. So I'm wondering whether, like say, is he becoming just a bit territorial, or is it a spawning response? Because the female's not interested in him. Like the female just swims off. She gets chased a few times, but she ain't interested in him. Or maybe he's just a horny bastard that can't get his leg over and...
Correct.
Yeah, and he needs to go. So if he goes, then I'll be gutted for him to look, because she loves the male.
One suggestion that I was thinking of is you could probably just like reach in and just wank him off.
Yeah, if you're into
Richard
that.
Watson a whale, yeah.
Reach around.
Yeah, I was doing okay. There was no edits until then, but anyway. So yeah, that's a shame. It is stressful when you see your fish and your animals unwell, and obviously you're responsible for them, and you chose what went in and when, and all the rest of it. It's a stress on you.
Yeah, and I'm going to get some is it Cellcon? I need to get some Cellcon. That's another reason to go to AAC to get some of that.
Amazing product. I cannot speak highly enough about it.
And hopefully that will help the wrasse recover. So yeah, I'm hoping that I'll get that as well, and then I can just mirror it out for a week and things will pass, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, so you're going to soak your food in it. So I use they're called moist pellets from, is it Ocean Nutrition, Formula 1 and Formula 2? But even though they're moist, they're still highly absorbent, and I put 1 pipette of Cellcon in and then a little bit of Sea Chem Vitality, and they just puff right up. So the fish, it's going straight into the fish. It's been a game changer for me.
That's the plan. I'll have to overfeed because, like I say, the wrasse is a bit shy, so I might have to directly feed it because it's a little bit shy because obviously it's been a bit sulky because obviously it's been bullied. But yeah, it's what it is. It's part of the hobby, innit?
So is Roxanne going to join Discord and have a tank channel?
What do you think?
Well, I mean, you don't have one, so you know.
She could have to be fair, she could have a tank channel easily, couldn't she?
Yeah, she could.
She's got no excuse. Yeah. I'll ask her.
I need to sort out a tank channel for the new tank.
You do. You just let me know, Steve, and I'll sort it.
Yeah, do it. Do it. Make it happen.
Okay, and what do you want it to be called?
John.
That fucking cat just took a massive shit.
What?
It's a long name for a tank.
Stinks down here again.
Are you joking? Are you joking?
Fuck. She went in the fucking litter, but my God.
Right, well, I just call it Steve ECR Tank.
Yeah. Call it the big tank.
Steve ECR.
No, just the big tank.
The big boy.
Yeah, it's got to have your name on it though, because nobody will know what it is. ECR Big Tank.
Yeah, got him. Liam, I've had an idea as well. You were talking about unusual pets for Jazz.
Oh, here we go.
Have you thought
Go
about
on
getting
then.
her a shark?
Well, we can have a conversation about sharks if you'd like. So, at Finest, a little bit of a... Oh.
Yeah, you're back.
It's
See?
like somebody decided you are not allowed to say what you were going to say. That was so bizarre. And he's frozen again?
Yeah, funny that. We'll leave it at that then, shall we? Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
The universe has spoken.
What the fuck?
Are you back?
Yep, we'll leave that, shall we? I don't know. What the fuck?
You seem to be back normal now.
He's back. On you go, Liam. What happened at Finest?
Yeah. So I had a conversation with Mr. Gay regarding sharks. No hands were thrown, apart from a handshake. Yeah, I mean, I walked into an LFS and they had bamboo sharks that are about 4 inches long, tiny little things, innocent and cute. And I made a sly comment to him, if only they stayed that small. Well, they don't grow that quick. I said, they do. They really do. We had a conversation about it, and turns out they're going to a Reefer 250 or Reefer 350, a pair of them. That's irresponsible from yourselves. You shouldn't, I was getting nothing from them, and it sort of gave me an idea to see what we could do, see what I could try and help do, to try and help stop TMC, for example, bringing them in. A shark, I think, and Jeremy agreed with me, that they should be either purchased to order, as in someone like Rob, who's got a 15 million foot tank. If they want a shark, you go and you have a look, and is it suitable for them? It's money at the end of the day. TMC are going to keep bringing them in. But yeah, I went and I watched that Ocean, what's her name? Ocean the Shark Whisperer on Netflix.
Yes.
And they got the bill passed in Hawaii to stop fishing.
Ocean Ramsey?
Ocean Ramsey, that's the one, yeah. Well, I don't see why we couldn't do something like that to stop sharks being brought in as pets, because it's not fair. They grow quick, they destroy tanks. And the biggest problem that I found was trying to rehome Bruce. Nobody wanted him. Funny that. I spoke to the Deep. They originally had said yes, they would take him, but they've now got a 4-foot bamboo shark that's eaten all their amphias in their lagoon display. So they don't want him. Skegness Aquarium didn't want him. Nobody else wanted him. iReef took him, and he turned their frag tank upside down overnight. Literally. Yeah. So he's now living in a display tank in Wakefield with another 6 sharks in a big 14-foot tank. Thankfully, he's gone to a nice, loving home. But none of the public displays and aquariums want sharks. So what are we going to do with them when the 4-foot shark comes back to a fish shop?
Yep.
I don't think it's fair. It's an animal. I came into this hobby because I love animals and I love under the sea and all that.
So do you have an actual game plan on how to maybe start making a difference with this subject?
Not yet. I mean, I spoke to Jeremy about it because he's part of the OATA group. I was like, look, what can we do as a hobby to try and help stop this? And he went, send him an email. And I'd love to have a game plan to try and do something, but it's who's going to listen, what can we do? I've got no idea, but I want to do something.
I think awareness is probably the first thing I would attack, and with social media and stuff now, yeah, you can gain traction pretty quickly with the right message. Yeah. Interesting. Well, that is us almost at the tour mark, so I think we'll wrap it up. It's been a really, really nice chat today with, other than Jim's story, not much non-reefing related chat. Jim was wondering where I was going there.
Jim's
I
story
didn't have
was
much
amazing.
briefing. I didn't have much reefing to talk about.
Well, I appreciated the story. It was amazing, and what a story it is! And they are fantastic pieces of art, Jim.
I know. Contemporary masterpieces.
Tom is going to want to know where you got them.
You beat me to it.
You can listen to this episode.
He did ask an awkward amount of times, didn't he?
He did.
Can I
It
have
was
the
getting
number?
very strange.
Can I have a number of the lady? Can I have the number for the artist? Can I have the? You all right there, Tom?
Yeah. Yeah, he really liked them.
He should go to Crete.
He should stay in that little village.
Yeah.
Oh, wait till it's barbecue. We'll bring him gifts.
Thank you so much to everybody for joining, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'm sure there will be more to come. We appreciate every last one of you. Hit like and subscribe, it's the least you can do. Salty Banter, join the Discord channel for more fun and games. Beware, we might call you some outrageous names. Oh, and just one last thing in case you didn't like it. You can just fuck right off and suck a huge big dick. Salty Banter. Salty Banter.
You know what I've been doing for the last couple of hours?
That's a long wank.
I was gonna say wait.
I've been picking up new sound bites because it's been ages since I've had a little sound bite.
Oh, fucking hell.
Who's getting that then?
Double entry one.
Yeah, well done.
Horror books.
Hey, hey,
Horror books.
hey.
Horror books.
And probably my favourite one.
I have walls. I have walls. I don't know what that is.
That's you doing a Russian accent saying, I have balls.
Why was I saying that?
Because Alyssa said, I have both, but it sounded like she said, I have balls, and then you started taking the piss.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
And I got one of Harry as well.
Masonry. Masonry.
I can't make out what he's saying.
He's saying masonry, but
Oh.
he said it all weird and then mocked himself by saying it even weirder.
Masonry.
Yeah.
Is he home yet?
Tonight, I think. Maybe early hours of tomorrow morning.
Bernadette's waving to you all, but just... Did you see those fingers?
I saw a blur.
I saw them, yeah.
Yeah, a blur. You're a blur.
Hello, Bernadette.
Hello.
Liam just said hello.
She's ruined Viennese swirls for me.
Well, not for Tom. I'm not eating them. The cream's gone off. It's not cream, Tom. Same thing. Really? Came to bed, Bernadette's like, you better tidy that up. You better make sure everyone knows I did not bring off cream cakes.
It's more him sticking his fingers in.
You guys hear me okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's going to be a quiet one today. Literally, you are the only sad people to join because everyone else is out enjoying the sunshine.
It's not very sunny here today, so...
The thing is, everyone moans at me, oh, when's the next Salty Banter? It's been weeks. I'm like, right, okay, I'll book one in. And then you book one in and everyone fucks off.
So, I mean, I've got a little slideshow.
Ooh.
And there's no Jason.
Oh, to draw the balls first.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take his place then. Mine might be misshapen though. What's
I've got a
this?
little project. Black canvas, UV reactive paint.
Okay. So
you're going to paint a dick on it?
No, I'm going to squirt it all over and then slap it on. I'm not really.
Well,
One space then. It was like,
well.
Where did that just come from? So is that would you call that a Jackson bollock?
yeah.
What they call a slapstick, isn't it?
Jim, did you actually draw them? Did you fucking draw them?
What?
Did you do them yourself? Or where did you find them?
I've got a story to tell where I found them. I'll tell you about that in a little bit.
Can't wait.
Fucking hell. Jim, you're looking the best I think I've ever seen you.
I can't get my Really?
Yes, really.
Well, thanks.
You look great.
Because my video is good, or is it because I'm looking healthy?
Yeah, it's a better camera, I think.
Jesus Christ.
What is happening in the bottom left?
Of what?
Is that two people, or is that what is happening?
Yes, it's two people.
Is it?
What? Do you guys? I'm not even going to start asking questions now.
It's a flexible yoga position. Yeah.
I need to get myself to Specsavers, I think.
Yeah, so the one that. What's happening? What is happening? Oh, I see it now. I see it. Well done, Jim.